Alright, we're recording. Hey everyone, I am Director General AIstroemerias, and I am hosting this podcast alongside Phasmaxon from Development. Say hi. Okay, Phasmaxon isn't doing great today. Hockey Chris 1-1 from Commandos. I don't know the guy though.
Hi. Sure.
And Blake STRE154 from Progression, I think. I don't know if he changed his role recently.
And nope, I'm still Prague.
Well, that's cool. I hope everyone's doing well today, and this Nightcast podcast, I mean, whatever is less cringe, is going to be about divisions. So
Ironic.
I know, right? I don't know anything about them. What's a division?
Well.
No, please don't answer. That was a simple question.
No, I was going to answer that you don't know anything about them part.
Yeah, I know.
Division, my god.
Okay, so let's get straight into it. Oh god, I kind of hate myself. Our first topic is the division's focus. So, most of these questions will be directed towards me because, you know, that's what I lead. But
you lead divisions?
No, I don't. I actually lead justice.
Yo.
So first of all, I'd like to explain what it does. It's pretty much a hub for all divisions officers and high command directors, whatnot, anyone important in a division. For those people to discuss things like development, warfare community, progression, and they also have a general chat. So it's an outlet for that type of discussion. And then we have announcements for all these people to see and different channels for discussion. And then more specifically, what we actually do is I have 5 colonels, and every single month I assign my colonels to different divisions where they help out with whatever needs help. Specifically, like this month, Commandos is just a terrible division. I hate it. I wish it wouldn't exist anymore.
Yo, same.
I sent a bunch of my colonels there to help this month. They've been helping with things like NH9, or they will be. The community and Commandos. So yeah, it could be anything like that across all divisions. So if any aspect of division, whether it's like a focus or something administrative, needs help, I send my colonels to help. And it helps me in making sure divisions are functioning optimally at all times, because obviously I'm only one person, so I can't do that all on my own. And I think it works quite well. Chris is actually one of my colonels, so I don't know if he has anything to say about that, but
are you being held hostage?
Well, I'm always being held hostage by Ragdoll, but I would like to make a statement that Commandos is not actually as bad as Ragdoll seems to insist right now.
I love you guys. You're awesome. That's it?
Yeah, that's all I really have to say. I don't know if you want me to go into my role, but
boring. Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm with Vanguards right now, so
we're talking about what the division's focus does, and he's like, "Yep, I do nothing." You know, you're not really helping my image right now. You know what? You weren't meant to tell them, Chris. You weren't meant to know.
Ragdoll does a lot. Her colonels, on the other hand, just sit there and I'm just kidding.
They sit there twiddle their thumbs.
Yeah, pretty much. We're treated like slaves, though.
I think I might just be one of the nicest admirals out there. I don't need your whiny attitude. Anyway, so on to how do you? So you might be wondering how you join the division's focus, and it's actually pretty straightforward, which is
You don't.
You're either a divisions officer or above, in which case you get ranked to divisions focus. That's a role in the Discord. Or you have to be my friend, because I favoritize my friends.
What?
Favoritism.
No, actually, anyone who, even if that person is not in a officer role, but who has been extremely helpful to divisions in the past, and who could offer helpful insights, could also join the division's focus that way. Hand selected by Astro or myself. That's how it was in the past until we started adding all officers. And in terms of what we have planned for the future, it's actually not that much right now. We pushed out a lot of things recently, like the exchange program and the suspension system. But I think right now, the main thing I'm working on, without the help of my colonels, God bless them all, is a website for divisional information. I'm not sure if it'll actually ever be released, but I'm gonna see if it can work out. It's gonna contain all basic divisional information so that everything will be everything can be easily found in one place. And I'm hoping to make it look very pretty and aesthetic, and yeah. I've been picked. Okay. All right. So everyone else here besides me is shy and boring and have nothing to say. So I
mean, there's nothing to say.
What? Well, I would like to reply to somebody in Nighthawk chat. Decent. She didn't say anything to Betty. She just said she was the nicest admiral, and then somebody disagreed.
Yep.
Rightfully so too.
Oh wow. Okay.
So she said nothing to Betty. Betty's amazing.
So yeah, so the next part is actually it's more inclusive of the others, so hopefully I'll be able to shut up. But
let's hope.
How involved are you guys with divisions?
Not very.
Not at all.
No. Be truthful, guys. Be truthful. Chris,
okay. I'm honestly I'm probably more involved in divisions than I am at main TNI at the moment. And yeah. So I currently direct commandos. It takes up a lot of my time. Directing a division in this group is definitely a bit of a challenge at times, but it's a fun challenge and it's one that I thoroughly enjoy. On top of that, I'm now a divisional colonel after switching from Untitled. God rest Josh. Sorry, Josh. And yeah, so I started off in commandos a year and some ago. It just worked my way up slowly. Commandos has been a place that I kind of find myself comfortable with because it's a place that it's a place. Pardon?
Has guns.
Well, it has guns, and it's something that I've always had experience with. I come from the rest of the clanning community, and elite gunfighting was always a passion of mine. Elite Robloxing. So I've kind of just followed that passion here. So that's my experience. Faz, I know you do development a lot for Division, so I think I'll pass it off to you.
Yeah, so I've been a development colonel for nearly a year. Also just like to make a notice my internet's been being poo. So I do apologize if I cut out.
I thought I was gonna be the one to swear first.
We need a swear jar. But yeah, as you mentioned, Chris, I make sure that all the divisions are running facility wise, so the facilities are working. And if they're not, Ragdoll gives me a nice shout and in an angry tone.
But
I would never. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Also, I'm watching Nighthawk chat, so if anybody has any questions, feel free to just ping me.
Or just ignore them.
You know what, Blake? You know what? You're not involved in any divisions, so I don't think you have any say here.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, Faz isn't either, but like at least he talks to us sometimes. There's communication there. You just don't exist.
Yep, that's the plan.
Jesus.
And you know you're fire here.
Yeah, a bit like hockey. Before I came into Lieutenant Colonel, I was a chief superintendent in the military police. So I led the constabulary in 2019, and it was fun. But I don't know if I prefer this. The stress of ragdoll or constables. Serious debate that is.
As I recall, you have asked to become my colonel multiple times.
I think you mean your dad. No, not your dad.
Sorry, what?
Okay, so apparently I'm boring now. So, anyways, just to answer your question, Laz, the reason why we changed it from 2 to 1 is just temporarily, just because with exams coming up for a lot of people, we wanted to.
Wait, be specific. 2 to 1 what?
You already know about this. I mentioned it to you. We just wanted to bring more of a member intake.
Everyone else here doesn't know what you're talking about.
I'm looking at Nighthawk chat, 2 to 1 CETs.
Ah,
okay. We just wanted to bring in some new members, get some new people involved, and get ready for the summer and get geared up. So that's all there really is to it. Nothing much. And then Zap, yes, we are talking about divisions for this time. So it'll be pretty exclusive for divisions right now. I think that's everybody that asked something.
Actually, real quick, S1KR, how's Jackpot kidnapping you while holding you hostage, I should say, when he's on the road? Explain this. He's on the road. How is he holding you hostage?
Oh well, okay, so it sounds like someone here is having some trouble with being held hostage, but moving right along. So we've heard how involved you guys are with divisions. Blake just being like non-existent to me. But
Yep.
What does it take to run or help run a division? And Chris did speak about this a little bit. So I'll start off this time and then hand it off to him if he has anything to add. It's a variety of things, because in an entire divisional high command, you have so many roles. So you could each have a completely different skill set. So it's hard to say exactly what you need. For example, the reason I got to the role I'm in now is because I happen to be good at writing. So that became a pathway for me to become an administrative colonel and then an admiral. And, any other positions I had at that time, like in RB Highcom or BD, were mostly because I was able to write well and I was able to organize things well. So I feel like it becomes dependent on taking that one thing you're really, really good at and expanding it and expanding your experience so that you're able to get to those positions and then help out once you're there. It's actually, contrary to what you might believe, it's not a crazy time commitment. It's more just management and oversight. You don't, unless you choose to, or unless you're in a position that requires it of you, you wouldn't be doing a lot of actual work, like writing a lot of documents or creating a lot of new systems. It would be more like discussion to lead to that later creation by others who are under you. I'm trying to think about what else. I mean,
hey Ragdoll,
yeah, what's up?
Real quick. Someone's asking if you deal with subdivisions too. I'm pretty sure the answer is yes to that one.
Yes, I do. I deal with everything besides IPC and RG.
The next question for you, Ragdoll, from Zap. What is up with NRB? Is it getting removed, changing its motive, or is it just a bad version of Commandos?
Wow. Okay then.
Loaded question. Go on.
I'd say that. Okay. I'll answer that quickly. But we all actually are speaking more about what's going to be happening to divisions later on. So you could also ask those questions then. RB is not being removed.
Oh.
They are currently waiting for their the new border to come out. because they're going to have a lot of new tools and capabilities when that happens, which they can't really do right now. They're just trying to, stay together. I'd say they're pretty much on life support. And, you can't really blame anyone for that. Their purpose was removed prematurely. So we've got what we have now. And we just got to keep waiting for those reforms to happen, I suppose.
Yo, wait, Hockey. Why are you here when you're on life support?
I'm always on life support.
Is it because of Ragdoll?
Yes. I'm not supposed to say that, though.
Yeah.
I'll just follow up on what Ragdoll said. So, what qualities you need? I kind of ascended in the same place or in the same way as Ragdoll. I have always been adept at administrative work. I've also focused on gunfighting and leadership in past clans, and it's part strategy, communications, and whatnot is part of what I do in real life as well. So it's something that I found a passion for, and it's something that I kind of progressed through writing, through leadership and whatnot, and administrative work, which is kind of why I am now. Why does everyone LT plus stutter or is just slow in the head when it comes to speaking out loud? Because that's true. It is because I have to think of what I have to say. So
yeah, we all do.
Yeah. Think a little too hard.
What Chris is trying to say, that stuttering is actually a sign of intelligence and extremely high IQ.
No.
Shut up. We're just trying to make sure that what we're saying is completely articulated well, makes sense, is inspirational, will become one of those inspirational quotes for 1,000 years from now,
Yeah, Ragdoll, why are there cops outside your house?
You know what? You know what? We don't talk about that, Okay? I might be getting arrested any day now, but no one has to know. No,
Blake,
but yeah, it's sorry.
Blake Faz, do you have anything to add for leadership in divisions or how to ascend and whatnot anywhere? Life advice, anything?
Life advice. I guess the best thing I can say is just keep trying.
Yeah.
Just keep trying and you will succeed. That's it,
Yeah.
Very inspirational, I'm just full of motivation.
Mine is grow up big and tall.
You wouldn't know about that, would you? You wouldn't know about that, Paz, would you?
I would like to add that in order to run a division or to run anything really, you need to have a positive mindset. You need to be able to say to yourself, I think we can improve this, or I think we can someday get better, or else your division will stagnate. You when you approach a problem, you shouldn't just say, oh, we should remove it, it's done, this can't be fixed. If you approach it with optimism, you'll always find ways to improve. And if you also talk to others and communicate, you'll come to solutions together. So I think that's very important for leading a division.
Oh my god, that is a great
question for Ragdoll. What's from Forest Ranger 23? What's a good division to join?
None.
It depends on where you are in TNI, on what stage of your career you are, kind of thing.
Forrest, what are your interests?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you guys. I would say Vanguards has a very, very good community. They have a ton of community events hosted. People are in the chat rooms, VCs all the time. Very interactive. A lot of large-scale events. So if you're interested in an environment that's very big on community and forming friendships, I'd say Vanguard is a good place to start.
Yeah, I mean, each division, I would say, is good at communicating with each other.
Yeah. But I'd say that Vanguard's is just amazing in that regard. If you spend time checking out their Discord, there is always something going on, and there are always people interacting, and I think it's great.
They never break down, which is a real relief on me.
Irrelevant to divisions, but Blake, for Mahoney 134, would you recommend becoming an officer within TNI?
Like for you personally, or in general? Like, would I suggest you become officer in general? I mean, overall, the officer corps can sometimes be a bit difficult to get into, especially with your app answers, because we do look at those very closely.
We are very picky.
Overall, I mean, if you feel like you can do it, no one's going to stop you. But again, it's more just like, do you have the drive that we want to have to make the group better? That's the big question that we have.
You can speak English. I believe in you.
I don't believe myself.
And like, if you also, I don't what I was saying before, if you want a very disciplined environment, obviously go for military police. That's where you're
Awesome. What do you mean no? What do you mean no, Awesome? Awesome just the end to be no.
But moving on. Let's discuss how divisions have changed since we've joined. Blake is a menace to society and doesn't really have much involvement. I'm not even sure if he's in any divisions.
I am.
Yeah, so how about you start, Blake? How have divisions changed since you joined?
Well,
units, question mark?
Yeah, I was in units. I was in Wolfpack, and oh my god, I had so many roles when it got shut down. But probably my longest experience in a division is most likely MP, because I think I left at first around 2018, in which case I believe I was in Mantis Corps as a operative, I think, when I left. I think.
That's cool. Rip Manticore.
Yeah, no, right?
That's definitely changed.
Yeah, that's definitely changed. So I was also around for the creation of Cerberus too. Although, I think it was Anakin, who's now known as Cypherus. I think that's how it's pronounced. And he, again, I guess he actually wanted me for Cerberus at one point in time. But then again, Mantis Corps, that was kind of where my focus lied at the time. Not really much else to say about that, personally.
Ragdoll, I've got a question for you.
What is up?
PvB Bro 14 asked, what happened to the Division's Dissension event? Because at the beginning, it looks like it's been forgotten.
Alright, I'm just gonna say now, guys, if you have questions, please save them till the end, because it's getting kind of cut up. But I'll answer this one so that you don't forget. Division's Dissension. So
it's the thing.
Warfare did say that it would be postponed to April. I do not know. I cannot speak for Warfare, so I do not know what they are planning on doing with it. All I will say is that I had a lot of discussions with the leaders of divisions and with Invims to plan a new version. So there was a change. We did remodel it. I'm just not sure what Warfare is planning to do with that. I mean, I hope it'll eventually be released, because I think the rewards are very interesting, and that because there's a lot more communication between divisions and Warfare this time, it'll be a lot better formatted and overseen. But yeah, I can't speak for Warfare on the matter.
Also, someone said that Recon was better than anything, apparently.
So, I'm trying to think. Chris, I don't think you've been involved in TNI for that long. So, majorly involved.
No. So, compared to everybody else, no.
Do you even know what divisions were like when you joined?
I know what Commandos was like before I got involved. As Betty would know, and I would still argue it's the same way in a sense, but it's definitely gotten better. Commandos has a reputation, or it obtained a reputation at the beginning of its life and its inception, where it was a little toxic, as everybody would know.
What?
I know, right?
Toxic
You would have
division?
never guessed. You would have never guessed.
A division
Anyway.
of toxic? What?
I know. So, I know. I know, Asa, that it because of the people who are toxic. So when I joined TNI, that's how TNIC was viewed within clans and within TNI, and it still, in a sense, is, although I believe it's gotten better, is that it was a toxic cesspool of hate, racism, bigotry, take your pick. So over time, I credit Heydude a lot with this, because Heydude did a really good job at cutting down on the toxicity and making it far more inclusive than it was in the past. He transformed Commandos into something that's a little more community oriented and tried to eliminate a lot of the toxicity that was going on, which was great. And Scroll kind of took over that for his duration there. And it's something that I've really been trying to harp on as well. Something that I've harped on hard enough that I've demoted half my officers. So it's something that's being worked on, and that's probably what's changed the most for me in divisions, because that's the only division I have experience with beyond the past year. So this would have been 2-3 years ago.
Chris is only toxic to us now.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And Phaz, how have divisions changed since you joined?
I mean, when I joined, a few of you might know, obviously not Chris, sadly, but we had tryouts, like MP had tryouts.
I remember that. Those were.
Yeah, units even had tryouts as well. And that's going back a while.
I remember that. That was a while.
Yeah. So, I mean, like Blake said, I started in a unit in recon. I got officer in recon. I can't remember the directors. I only remember one of them called Not Doohoo, or whatever her name was. But yeah, it has changed. I think it has changed for the better.
I actually remember some of the Wolfpack at least 3 of the Wolfpack directors.
You had Krubik, I think, as the...
Yeah, Krubrix, Squisher, Twilight. Those were the 3 that I remember.
You mean
Then Yeah.
Ah.
Then I'm pretty sure that Kniving was also a director of Wolfpack before too.
Yeah, he was, I think. I'm trying to think. I don't. The thing is, before I became director general, I was not that involved in every division. Like, I had a lot of involvement in RB, and that was the main one I had much of a hand in, and then I'd get, like, the occasional objective to go somewhere else from Astro. But it's not like I was spending a ton of time in divisions, and I actually know what things were like far before I became Admiral. Long before I became Admiral.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, if you're looking to join a division, I don't think you need to have that mindset of thinking, all right, I'll go join this.
Yeah.
Just go for what you want. Like.
Yeah, I mean, RP wasn't really what I wanted. I was coerced into it by Wooden Xbox. No, I was asked to help out, so I helped out. Before that, I was an integration colonel, but I mean, after I became Admiral, divisions started progressing so quickly, and being changed so quickly that it's kind of hard for me to remember now what they were like in the very beginning. There was certainly less communication. I am someone who prioritizes organization, having systems that I know, right? Having
don't
systems
say.
that work, having detailed documentation. So that's something I've been focusing on, because I think that in many divisions, that's been an area where they all are lacking in at least some way. Whether it be related to having systems that don't really work and aren't being changed, or having documents that are excessive. Cough, cough. Military police guidelines is 28 pages long.
True.
Or anything like that is what I've been looking to change. And I mean, it's hard for me to say because I've just been so engrossed in it for so long. It's hard for me to say from the view of an outsider, or like what you guys would know about in terms of what's changed. Okay. Let's see. What do you like or dislike about divisions, guys?
Everything.
I played the fifth.
That's specific.
I plead the fifth.
What did you say?
I plead the fifth.
Oh. Oh God. Anything?
I agree, Asa. Hockey Chris 11 is the worst thing to come to divisions ever since, like, anything. I will vouch for that. I am the worst thing to come to divisions ever.
Well,
like, you know, guys, remember that one dude, Hockey Chris 11? Like,
yeah. Screw him. Screw him.
Like, coordinated authority is so much better, honestly.
What happened to Hey Dude? Agreed.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really view it as like, what do I like and dislike? It's more so, this is something that's problematic. I'm gonna fix it. But it's always just a work in progress.
Yeah, actually, real quick.
Yeah.
Does this mean Huckers is a replacement for Cypress? Does he simp for Hey Dude too?
No, he doesn't. He simps for me. Haha.
I mean,
No. I simp for Hey Dude.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees.
I get what you mean though, Ragdoll. Like when you look at it from our perspective, we look at what we can improve on the divisions, and like from my perspective, perhaps it's like, right, what can we improve on the communication between divisions and developers and stuff like that. So I think the little details do go a long way when you're looking at improving things in TNI. And the only thing we haven't improved is Blake. Sorry, what?
Yeah, no, because I think from my perspective, and probably from others here, it's not so like finite. It's not just like, I like this, I don't like this, because I can change everything. I have the power in divisions to change virtually anything I want to.
That's concerning.
Oh God, he's too powerful. He's too powerful. Control Z, Control Z.
I'm sure, like, from the perspective of a regular member, you could say, oh, I don't like how these events are hosted, or I don't like progression into the officer corps. Yeah. No, I think something I'm trying to improve on is recruitment into the officer corps across multiple divisions, I guess, besides MP.
Cough, Vanguard.
They have tons, but I think that's always a struggle, is how do we get officers in the first place? How do we make information available so that progression to officer is seamless? And then how do we make sure there's no burnout and make sure that people want to stay over time? Because, like, I've been working with divisions for a while now. I mean, obviously I was Astro's colonel before I became an admiral, so I think way over a year by now. And that has always been a struggle. And we keep trying to, throw out ways to solve that problem. But it's hard to just, permanently fix burnout that occurs, or manufacture interest where there is none. So, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that's a dislike. That's something that I would certainly want to work to change. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have anything else like that.
Did Hockey have to go? I guess.
We're just gonna ignore that. He left. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't leave. It disconnected me.
Imagine being disconnected. Can't be me.
Yeah, I mean, if the guys listening to this, if you want to go for a goal in TNI, there's nothing stopping you. Honestly, you just got to put your head down and crack on with it.
True. On with it.
So, Hockey, can I be your deputy?
Oh my god. I've been DM'd. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't actually have a question. Okay. Well, that's sad. But what do I like about divisions? That's actually something I can't answer. Because there are certain things that I really do like about divisions.
Like?
I like the high commands. I love talking to all of them. They're all very different. Oh my god, all the DMs. Forest Ranger, can you remind me to answer that at the end?
We seem to have questions.
I'm getting like 6 at the same time. Oh my god, everyone's DMing me. Okay, Alibed, remind me of that at the end.
This is what happens when you go live.
Koala person, because they get a lot of applications, I guess. So just before you leave, and okay. God, everyone's DMing me. God, okay, wow, they're all streaming in. Help. But
sorry, there's nothing we can do. This is all you.
That isn't an invitation for you all to DM me, by the way. But
yes, it is.
What do I like? I mean, it's different for every division. As I was saying before, Vanguards, I love their community. I think it's great. They have put a lot of effort into maintaining it and really making something that the members could be interested in. So I am so happy with how they're doing in that regard. And I have no recommendations to try to change it. Like, I could not ask for anything different. I think they're all doing a great job. Let's see. Military police, something I love about them is how they work like a well-oiled machine. They have a high command member covering every single part of the division. So there's never a concern that something's running without oversight or that something will get neglected for a while. Everything is always noticed by them. Problems don't persist for longer than a month. So yeah, that's what I love about them. Imperial Navy, I love it because it's mine.
And it's open.
Like, divisions aren't yours already.
Oh my god.
I think
I just hate every other division, so I won't talk about them. But anyone else have anything they like about divisions specifically?
The fact that I'm inactive in them, someone's gonna say that. Cough, cough, ragdoll.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's not a division, it's from my point, Red Cell's got like a really good function as well, like divisions, because it kind of fills under that bracket. So I just want to give them a shout out.
I am currently being asked what my favorite division is, and I've actually gotten asked that question a few times during this podcast.
I know the answer.
My favorite division is easily Imperial Navy.
Oh, it's not that. I know the answer.
Because I lead it.
It's MP.
No, it's not. I have no favorite division, and I know that's going to sound cliche. But that's like the same as a parent saying I have no favorite child. Right? So, and you could all think that, that's not true. My parent definitely has a favorite child. But I love every division for a different reason. And I appreciate all the people in those divisions for a different reason. All of them are unique. So I don't think they're comparable in that way, like saying what's my favorite. Like, I could tell you what my favorite pencil is because they're all pencils. So I can tell you
what in the world are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm sorry. There's a pencil on my desk, and I was looking at it, so that's the first thing that came to my head.
Last topic is future division stuff, Ragdoll.
Wait, what? No, we're
future
fine
division
on time.
stuff.
We're fine on time, bro. Anything like that, where it's the same exact thing. A computer, a table, whatever. They all have the same function. You could say which one you like most. But every division has a different goal. they're all unique. So I don't have any favorite. I just appreciate each one for a different reason. I hope that answers your question.
No, it doesn't.
You know what? Shut up. Okay, so if no one else has anything they like to express about how much they love divisions, we're gonna move on to the next topic.
I hate divisions.
What?
I hate divisions.
I'm really.
Someone's asking what my favorite pencil is. It's actually the mechanical pencils.
I see your maniculture as well.
So the ones from Bic, cheap. So they're like, great if you only have a few dollars on you, and they're mechanical, so they never run out.
True.
Love those types of pencils, guys. If you don't use those pencils, you're dead to me. Let's see. So, future division stuff.
Woo! I wonder what this will cover.
Let's do this quickly, because actually, Hockey was right. We are kind of running out of time here. But what changes are coming? I mean, what changes are coming?
Should we talk about a division that's closed?
Which? What?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Anyway. I mean, a lot of the changes will be coming when the new border thing releases, whenever that happens. A lot will be happening for them. Like, I think new morphs, updated responsibilities and whatnot when that comes out. So I think that'll be the major change. Beyond that, there's nothing really crazy happening. We're always looking to improve things, like we're looking to improve Vanguard's warfare, Commando's NH9, NRB BD. So specific aspects like that will be changed a lot in the near future. But yeah, nothing more than that.
Is it question time now?
Can we raise up?
What do you do? Oh, we'll finish off with one last one and then open up to questions. Which was, do you want to obtain any higher ranks and divisions in the future? Phasmaxon and Blaster. I think I've already ascended as high as I can go.
I mean, it really depends on if I decide that I have time or if I feel like it. Because ultimately, I'm personally not sure about what I really want to do in divisions, or if I really want to try and keep going.
I mean, I think like focuses divisions are great places for people with like a very specific area of interest to, partake in that and find somewhere to use their skills. As each one's different and has different focuses and is run differently, so always good idea to join. But I suppose we could open it up to questions now. So if you guys have any questions, you can say it in Nighthawk chat room or DM me. We won't miss any. Okay. Someone said to me, okay, so Alibed, since yours isn't related to divisions, I'll answer it later. I've actually had a few people ask me what it's like to be the Director General. It's actually a lot of fun. I personally love, as I was saying before, I love organizing things. I love systems management. I love talking to people. Anything that falls under that is great for me. So it's also nice that every division is different, as I've been saying. So it's not like I'm doing the same thing every day or every week. There are always new issues arising and new experiences. So I am extremely happy in my position. And I'm also happy to work alongside Astro, who has been a fantastic Arch Admiral to work under this entire time. Alibed, as I was saying before, it really depends on what you're interested in. I think a great division to join is MP if you're not interested in VG. Because, for obvious reasons, I think they have a great community. They have a lot of officers. It's very organized. So, yeah, if you want to join MP and you're able to join, that's certainly something you should look into. Also, the morph is kind of fun for if you like teasing people. Should people want to wait to join divisions to the new update, or should they just go ahead and go for it? I don't think you should wait, because it's hard to know when the update will happen. And I think it's advisable to join earlier on to kind of understand how divisions work before that happens. I mean, it really depends. I think that certain divisions like VG, MP, CE commandos won't change that much when the update comes out. So it's worth joining them now.
Yeah, to add on to that, with the update, I think it does affect the divisions, because something that I'm trying to do is I'm waiting for the update to release so we can give it to divisions as a border copy so they can use all the new tools and stuff. But it is a waiting game, guys. It's a wait, and hopefully we'll be treated.
I've gotten a few questions about Imperial Navy. I'm not gonna say much about it. The most you'll probably know is like what's on the group description. But it still exists. We are still looking to release it when we can.
When pigs fly, right?
Pardon?
When pigs fly, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. I personally think that the purpose is awesome. I am really looking forward to when it does release.
And as we all know, I will not be in it since, again, I'm a sailor, not a fighter pilot.
But yeah, it's it does still exist, and still a work in progress, I suppose, for development. So
Don't look at me.
And Imperial Navy will not be tryout based. It's not like you need major skill to get into a type division. Just something like an application or similar to that. It's gonna be we're just gonna try to make an experience similar to units. So we're not gonna make it that hard to join. In terms of border, I'm not gonna answer that question.
Yeah, I think you've got Imperial Navy questions. We'll do it at a later date.
What division is the best to get into if you wish to get into a high-skilled combat division, like Commandos or, say, RG? Again, it depends what you want. RG is extremely hard to get into. So I'm not sure if it makes sense to set your sights on that. I mean, of course you can, but if you're talking short-term goals, joining MP for Cerberus could be good. If you're interested in swords, Guardians has a nice thing going. Commandos can be on the toxic side sometimes, but
Sometimes.
where you're gonna get that's where you're gonna get the best gunfighting experience. I just got a really fun question. Wolfpack is not being added back. And
damn it.
A question just to round things off that I'll post to everyone is, how's your day been?
It was long.
Yeah, I went for a 5-mile run.
Wow.
I know.
Was it 5 miles for your height or for a regular?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You're not getting a division. You've lost your division privileges.
I will
that must
say,
have been a lot of strides.
My day has been awesome, crazy, weird. I woke up around 11 a.m. or so. Maybe before that, I got a Crohn test. I came back, saw my family. Then my dog swallowed some plastic and had to be taken to the emergency room. And now it's all good, and we're back. And now I'm doing this. So it's been an exciting one.
Okay.
Anything else?
I'm sad I lost my OTW role because now I can't vote.
Someone asked me how long I've been in TNI. I want to say I joined in 2019. I'm fairly sure that's the year I joined.
Actually, I think that one, Nico's question is very pertinent. Around
January 2019.
Release this comment.
All right. Well, I will be ending the recording now.